I'm trying some of this again. Last time I tried it, my taste buds said, nay, we don't want this. But I'm going to give it another go. It's interesting because on the back we've got these new ones. I haven't actually seen them in the shops though. Passion fruit and a crushed ginger one. I reckon the crushed ginger one could be pretty good. Might keep an eye out for that one, give it a whirl. There's a bit of bump on there. So it's interesting. I'm going to give it another go, and it's, I always try things like twice sometimes because, you might have changed, like something might taste better than it did last time, so it's always worth giving something another go. I mean, especially if it's different, stuff's different brands and things. I mean, one orange juice isn't the same as another orange juice, but this Beetroot is just like, I haven't seen any other brands on the market of this. So we'll give it a go, see how we get on. Give it a whirl, organic. But don't panic if it's not organic, eh? So this morning, just cleaning the old bike. Yeah, areas to watch for, again, like I showed you the other day, just make sure the calipers are clean, and even the crimp bolt on here and stuff, you can get corrosion setting around there. So, I mean, what you're going to need to do is just get some cleaner or something, and just like, get yourself an old toothbrush or something, right, and just kind of like, get it in there, like, because corrosion can set in on things, and come sort of March or something, your bike is literally one big shit mess. These tubs are holding up alright though. Like last year I've been patching them. If you get a puncture, so there we go. No problem. You might want to flash a bit of super glue over the top of that every now and again. But the stands is holding it. I mean, I needn't have the patch on there, but basically all it's doing is stopping other stuff getting in the tiny little cut. I mean, it looks worse than it is, but it's literally a tiny little cut underneath there. Because you just super glue the hell out of it, and you could just leave it as that. But the patch is just for extra protection. So again, holding pressure, holding PSI, not a problem. Same in the rear as well. I mean, better weather coming on or something, I'll just buy some new ones and put on here. But just running them through the winter now. Basically, it's a test to see how well they do. Pretty impressed, really. Carry some of these and some super glue with you, and it'll get you home. The old cheap light. We're going to be doing tests this soon again. I mean, Rob, I showed you the other day some unboxing, but actually I'll show you out on the road what it's like, a proper review. Been for probably like 6 or 7 rides with it now. Pretty impressed. Battery life is about sort of 2.25 hours to 2 hours 30 minutes. Again, depending on temperature. But if you use it on low, you're going to get like maybe 4 or 5. They quote more than that, 7, but I'm a bit hesitant to believe that. I mean, you can uprate the battery pack, no problem. Again, for under £40 light. So far, I'm pretty impressed, but I'll show you more of that later on. I have put some extra Velcro around the frame just to make it a bit more sturdier. Again, you can get this off eBay, like 4 or 5 quid for like 5 meters or something like that, or your local like needle and thread shop or something. So I'm just going to clean the bike up really, get shitted up, just keep on top of it. No problem. Bit of hot water. I mean, this is the kind of tools that I use. Just stuff I've collected over the years, bits and pieces. Old paintbrush. Just for getting in places. That's my... I don't always need this, but sometimes when the quick link on the KMC chain is a bit hesitant to come off, I'll use these. Again, they're only about 6 or 7 quid or something. Muck off. Yeah, I mean, I do use this one sometimes. As you can see, various toothbrushes, medium, softs, they're all come in handy, it's all you need. Scotch pad, again, if you get a bit of corrosion on like the area I showed you, like little crimp bolts or something, place to just clean it up or something. Depends what level, what degree you want to go with it. Me, I like to get stuck in there, keep on top of it. And these are really good. Muck off cleaning brush, super soft. They're pretty cheap as well actually off of eBay. Possibly like £10 or something. You'll have to check. Maybe even your local bike shop sells them for a similar sort of price, or tell them to do a web match or something. So I'm going to slurp my beet juice and get on with the job. See you later. So I'm just putting some oil on the chain. I'm using some Finish Line, but I've got some Pedros and some Shimano, which is one I got in the box. Pretty good. They do actually do a good, so you can just about see that on there. there's some sort of citrus eco cleaner, but I haven't seen it around for a while. Yeah, I mean everyone just does this different. I just kind of like put a drop on each link. Some people just like point the can on the chain and spin the chain set backwards or something. I like to just put a tiny drop on each link, like so. You don't need a lot of oil at all. That's probably like way too much. I mean, you could probably put it in like another applicator or something, so it's not as you know, so it's not chucking out as much oil, because these holes on the end of these things sometimes are way too big. That's what a lot of touring cyclists do when they're out on the road. You just get like an old oil can in a garage or something. There's usually plenty enough oil in the bottom of them just to keep your chain lubed. You know, if you've been out on a super wet ride, it pays to take it off. That's why I got the quick link. It's so much easier. And give it a bit of a degrease and a clean, even if you're just running one chain. Because if you like neglect that and hang your bike up or just leave it in the garage, come the morning it's already on its way to corrosion, you know. You just get these rust spots on the links. Sometimes you can ride them off, you know, just by changing gear. They just like wear away. Other times they just be so severe that you will have like a build up of corrosion on the links. Not good, easily preventable. Chuck some water displacer on there, or again, get stuck in with the mechanics. Learn how to remove the chain. There's plenty of well, I've chucked some videos up on my channel. You might want to check back through, or other people on YouTube, of how to remove your chain, how to fit a quick link. So there we go. Freshly oiled chain. There's the quick link right there. See, looks different than the rest. That's because it is. All you got to do is like squeeze it together and it comes apart pretty much. So anyway, thanks for watching. Just kind of a random video. I just wanted to film me. Well, I haven't showed you loads cleaning my bike, but just like what I use and kind of some tips and tricks, I guess. So see you soon. I'm going for a ride. Ha ha ha! I just bought 2 bunches of bananas, right? And the whole supermarket was going crazy. Absolutely crazy. They were losing their minds. Go beat yourself hard. Go beat yourself hard. It's good. Get down here, you wuss. Go beat yourself hard. Get it down here, you wuss.